Which brings us to our first topic, define. Holly, what do you expect when you're buying a helmet?
Well, a bicycle helmet should protect your head. So it should have a hard protective shell and straps, and it should fit well.
Then you're defining quality as Dr. Juran does. He defines quality as fitness for use. But I wouldn't like a helmet, like a yellow helmet like yours with flowers. This is much more to my taste. I agree that a helmet should obviously protect your head, but what else are we really looking for when we're buying helmets?
Well, I think the helmet should have the color and the shape that I like.
Exactly. Today's markets are very competitive, so consumers can choose from a large variety of different products. For example, you want a helmet to cycle to work, so you want a bright helmet. But what about the competitive cyclist, right? What type of criteria would he apply?
Well, I'm not a competitive cyclist, but what about weight and air resistance, low air resistance?
So let's agree to broaden our definition to fitness for use and meeting or exceeding customer expectations.
But isn't that obvious?
Well, not necessarily. The involvement of the customer is not an obvious step, especially not in complex environments.
One of the most difficult parts of a quality improvement program is to define the problem and to bring all the stakeholders together to define the exact project that will be undertaken. This is why the define part of the DMAIC process is so important.
Let's get back to our discussion. What else is important in relation to quality?
Well, we've agreed that the helmet should protect our head. It should be suited for the use that we're going to use it for, either cycling to work or competitive racing, and it should meet the style requirements, so the color or the shape that I want.
Exactly. We have left out one important aspect of quality, though, and that is we need to consider the value of the quality to the customer. As Godfrey says, the most fundamental truth is that quality is relative. The customer simply focuses on value, seen as quality over price. We can only succeed if we're able to offer more value than our competitors.
And quality can have many different dimensions. For example, product performance, the reliability of the product, the durability of the product, serviceability. Quality must be defined according to what the customer wants, and this must be in terms of measurable characteristics within the limits of their variability.